Biden's advisor said that the United States does not plan to send missiles with a range of up to 300 kilometers to Ukraine for the HIMARS MLRS. Journalists asked U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan about the intentions of delivering missiles to the HIMARS universal launchers sent to Ukraine. The main question was the question of how justified the expectations of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine on missiles with a range of up to 300 kilometers for these MLRS. According to Jake Sullivan, Washington does not plan to deliver ATACMS missiles with a range of up to 300 kilometers to targets to Ukraine. The American official once again stated that for the liberation of the occupied Ukrainian territories, it is quite enough for missiles of the same range, 75 to 80 kilometers, that the United States of America supplies Kyiv. In the meantime, materials appeared in the US press that the Biden administration really fears the uncontrolled use of these munitions, primarily in cities in Russia. At the same time, the United States still denies that the HIMARS MLRS combat crews in Ukraine include the American military. Also, the US authorities are trying to deny that several HIMARS installations, as reported by the Russian Ministry of Defense, for MLRS, were destroyed during attacks on the positions of the armed forces of Ukraine and foreign mercenaries. Recall that earlier the head of the Ukrainian military department, Mr. Reznikov, said that in order to launch a counteroffensive of the armed forces of Ukraine, at least 50 MLRS, HIMARS, and the same number for the deoccupation of the territory of Ukraine, are needed. Earlier, something similar sounded about the Bayraktar UAV, Stinger manpads, and M777 howitzers.